Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be the review of the latest build of Lineage OS 15.1 on the Redmi Note 3. So without any further ado, let's get started. So here is my Redmi Note 3 running the latest build of Lineage OS 15.1. By the way, the build date is 18th March 2018 guys. And guys, do watch this video until the end, because after showing you some of the features, I'll be telling you guys the major problems which are there in this ROM, which I have found. So a couple of them are there, which is related to fingerprint scanner and the G apps not working and various others, which I'll tell you in a moment. So talking about the application that comes pre-installed with this ROM, apart from Antutu Benchmark, all these applications came pre-installed with this ROM. And yeah, there are pretty standard apps present here, like the FM radio, as you can see, similar to previous build. And the OTA updater app is also present here, but there are literally two OTA updaters guys here. One is this thing and another one comes inside the system, I mean inside the settings. As you can see, audio effects is also present, but keep it disabled if you are using your speaker, and if you are using a headphone then it works fine. Talking about the camera application, as you can see, this is the stock camera app which we have seen in some other ROMs as well, but yeah, it is working fine, no lags or no anything like that. Let me show you really quick. The shutter speed is also good, it is fast enough, and it doesn't lag while recording videos as well, as you can see. That was the 4K video, by the way. Let me show you the settings menu really quick by going into the about device section. And as you can see that this is the Lineage OS 15.1, which is based on Android 8.1.0 unofficial, and the Lineage OS version here it says 18/3/2018. As you can see, it also shows the Lineage OS API level. Here it is. And the Android security patch has been bumped up to March 5, 2018, which is kinda good. And the kernel remains the same with slight tweaks here and there. As I told you earlier, this ROM came with two updater apps, as you can see. Here it is. But seriously guys, I don't use the OTA updater. There are two reasons for this. Number one reason is that it gives errors sometime, and the second reason is that I don't have a fast internet connection. But if you have a good internet connection with good speed, then you can use this application, but I highly recommend you guys not to use it because it gives errors most of the times. So the error is like, if your connection is down, then the file which is been downloading will just crash and it will re-download your file again. That is the thing with the updater app. So in my case, I update it manually. I mean, I go to the XDA forum, download the ROM and flash it via TWRP manually. So that is great and that is good in my opinion. Talking about other things that comes here, as you can see, standard stuff is present, like the gestures, like the jump to camera gesture is present. Double press the power button and you'll be granted to camera from any screen, probably. And from here you can customize a little bit of your status bar. By the way guys, Lineage OS is not meant for customizations, as it doesn't come with much of the customization options. And you can also enable network traffic if you want. It will show your current upload and download speeds. And quick pull down is off if you enable that. So there is an option to enable it on the right or the left. So let us enable that, as you can see. So doing it from the left doesn't collapse the status bar properly, but doing it from the right collapses it fully. That is the difference. And you can enable the headset icon if you want, and auto rotate screen as well. It will show a small headset icon if you connect a headset here on the status bar. And yeah, brightness control via status bar, working fine. Talking about the buttons, there is no on-screen navigation buttons here. You can remap your hardware keys, that's literally it. There is no navigation buttons here. I couldn't find anything related to on-screen navigation buttons. And the most important thing, talking about the fingerprint scanner, I couldn't find anything related to fingerprint in this ROM, guys. I mean, seriously, there is no fingerprint scanner here. I couldn't find it anywhere. Let me show you that really quick. As you can see, there is an option for swipe, pattern, pin and password. I have currently added a pattern, but there is nothing, literally nothing to enable the fingerprint. I mean, to register the fingerprints, just nothing. I couldn't find it anywhere, by the way. So if any one of you did, then do let me know in the comment section. That guy would be greatest developer or anything like that. I couldn't find it, guys. Seriously, I'm really disappointed with this build, by the way, which I'll be telling you in a moment after showing you everything. And the live display is also not working. Let me show you that. So let me set it to night. As you can see, nothing happens. Keep it turned off, by the way, if you are using it. And a couple of other things are also present. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc. works fine, no issues with that. Talking about the performance, let me show you my last Antutu score really quick. And the Antutu score I have got is 89,090, guys, and I must say that this is the lowest score I have ever got. I think the ROM which I reviewed yesterday had got around 89 plus, at least 89,100 or something, but this thing was able to score 89,090. But yeah, there is no issues with performance. It is running great. If there are lots of apps in the memory, then it will lag, that's it. And the gaming performance was also good. But yeah, battery was draining like anything during gaming session. Talking about the most important thing, the battery life. Seriously guys, the battery life is a downgrade from the previous build. Yes, you heard me right. The initial build had great battery life in my opinion. I was literally using it as my daily driver before. But guys, talking about this build is like horrible, I should say. The standby time is also not that great. Screen on time is also not good. And talking about the gaming performance, while gaming the battery drains like anything in my opinion. At least that was in my case. So during Antutu session, it drained around 10% of battery, which I haven't seen in any ROMs. I know the ROMs drain around 6 to 7% of battery while Antutu, but 10 to 11% is like, it is like huge, guys. There are far better ROMs than this one, which you can use as your daily driver. So in my opinion, just skip this build. So if you want Lineage OS 15.1, then use the previous builds, which is good. I have the previous builds as well, so I'll be using that build. If anybody needs the exact date, then you can comment it down. I'll reply to you. So yeah, talking about some of the bugs, as I told you earlier, I couldn't find the fingerprint register in the system. So I couldn't register a fingerprint. And the most important thing, guys, after flashing this ROM, I straight away flashed the GApps Nano. But after the ROM was booted up, I mean after the first boot, the setup widget just crashed, just literally crashed. I couldn't set up the system. I was unable to set up the system, and I tried lots of things. I tried clearing the data again. I also did a factory reset, but nothing. The setup widget just crashed when I was about to set the device. So I had to do one thing. I had to try other GApps as well. So I downloaded the GApps Pico, which the developer had already told in the forum, already given links of, but even that is not working. Same issue was present with the GApps Pico as well. So I figured it out, and it came to light that you need to flash the ROM first, let the ROM boot properly. After the ROM is booted up, set it up and go back to the TWRP and flash whichever GApps you want. I mean Pico, Nano or Micro, all are working fine afterwards. But you cannot flash it simultaneously, guys. You need to wait until the ROM boots up and later go back to the TWRP and flash again. So the end conclusion would be that, guys, seriously, I will skip this build. I will not be using this anymore. So I'll go back to the AOSIP ROM or the Lineage OS older build, which I have already. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. This is all about technology 24/7. Signing off for the moment. You guys have a great day. Peace.